Nehemiah 8 1 to 12. If you'd care to read it on this wonderful morning, that is Tuesday, the 10th of November 2020, that would be super. If you have read it, welcome back. A long passage, but I think basically there's one clear message for me from this passage, and I don't think I'm being at all heretical. Whenever God's law, God's word, God's will is heard, even though it makes you feel guilty, it's something to rejoice about. It's something to rejoice about because it's about freedom of the captive. It's about hope. It's about forgiveness. It's about jubilee. It's about making people welcome. And so when we hear these words, we should celebrate. God's love for us should not put fear into our hearts, but joy into our step. And so often you hear from religious people with funny shirts on like me, oh, you're bad, you're evil, oh my goodness gracious me, how horrible you are. And then you hear all the things you can't do and all the things that are wrong and bad and oh my goodness, that will cast you into the fiery pit. God's love calls us, and it calls us to care for the world, to bring joy, to bring hope, to bring forgiveness. And that we celebrate always, even though we do feel a wee bit yucky when we haven't done it right. But hey, there's always tomorrow, and that's what grace is all about. God's forgiveness, the chance to start again. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Celebrate God's presence, God's love, God's will, God's hope. Forgive as many people as you can. Make as many cups of tea for as many people. Well, you can't do that nowadays, right enough. But think about it. And maybe make a couple of phone calls. Have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow if you can put up with me. Bye just now.